Let's move it on. We got the New England Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks. Bovada has the line at New England plus, the rare plus for New England, +4. That's a tough line, isn't it?
Not for me.
No? Okay, well,
No.
save your pick. Let's just talk about, why don't you lead off and talk about Russell Wilson?
All right. You know what? Russell Wilson is fantastic. We predicted it. He's lights out, okay? But I'd like to shift over, if you don't mind, and talk about New England, okay? So everybody's talking about how New England's new offense is this running, run-pass. What do they call it? Run-pass
RPO,
option?
I guess. Run-pass option, yeah.
Yes, exactly. And that's what they're going to look like. I'm sorry. Have we not seen Bill Belichick? He's going to do whatever is necessary to win. Yeah. It would not surprise me if all of a sudden he threw 40 times this week and they won by 20. They're going to do whatever it takes. Once you think they're this run-pass option team, they're going to throw it over your head.
Yeah. I watched this game, New England, right? And I everybody was curious to see how Cam Newton would look, which, by the way, he looked fantastic in this offense. And I actually think...
Surprise.
Yeah, right. Surprise. I didn't think the New England Patriots offense could get much worse than we saw. Now, obviously, you can be worse as a team, but I'm saying the Patriots, I didn't think they could get much worse. Their floor is much higher than a lot of teams' ceiling, just based on coaching and personnel intelligence and tactics and all that. My big question was New England. They lost a ton of pieces in defense like leadership pieces in defense to free agency and then COVID opt-outs. The defense, I know they were playing Miami, but Miami could not. I mean, every snap, the defensive line was in the backfield. Look, I know Miami's not the best team in the world, but when every snap your defensive line is in the backfield, this is still the NFL. That's impressive. They could not get anything going. Miami had to go to shotgun to open up any kind of room, and it was just lights out from the get-go. The defense played well. Seattle's not Miami, and Russell Wilson is not Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Absolutely.
I'm like, if there's a quarterback, there's very few. If there's a quarterback that could really put a wrench into the tactics of Bill Belichick, you got Patrick Mahomes, you have Lamar Jackson.
Fair enough.
And you have Russell Wilson. I think those are the three quarterbacks that can really neutralize the brilliance of Bill Belichick.
Let me say this right back to you. If there's one head coach that can put a wrench into the brilliance of Russell Wilson, it's that guy. He's smarter than you.
He is.
He is smarter than you are. And I don't look for Russell Wilson to have the same type of day. I actually think he has quite an average day.
You think so?
Well, his version of average.
His version of average is still very good.
Yes.
Look, average for Russell Wilson, not necessarily average for the NFL.
He's still going to throw for 3 and run for 50.
Yeah, right. Right. Exactly. Right. And so, then I start to look, and this is. You're right. I mean, the two kind of neutralize each other. Bill Belichick and I think Russell Wilson is going to help that. I think New England is going to do well against the Seattle running game. Seattle's going to want to run the ball. New England's defensive line will do well. I think those will be relatively neutralized. I think we'll see 3.5 yards per carry. So it's not bad enough to where they can't do it, but not good enough to where they really want to do it. DK Metcalf, I think he's going to be locked down this week. I think really it's going to be Russell Wilson throwing a lot to Greg Olsen and tight end. I think Greg Olsen's going to have a huge day just because New England's not going to let Lockett go over the top, and they're going to try to do their best to probably double cover Lockett over the top and then put Gilmore on Metcalf. And so passing is going to be tough. So then I look defensively. What can Cam Newton do that Tom Brady can't do? If it's 3rd and 4. Brady's taking the pass and he's looking for Gronk back in the day, or he's looking for Edelman on a wide receiver option.
Cam can do anything.
Cam can do whatever the hell Cam wants to do.
Yes, exactly.
And, we saw it on the goal line, them running basically him to the left. They had designed power runs for Cam.
Look, Cam's not as good as Tom Brady, right? And he can do more things.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right? They can do a lot of things with that guy.
And the running game is better. Remember, we said in this podcast, New England lost, I think, 3 offensive linemen the last week of preseason. That took a while to shake out. They couldn't really run the ball with effectiveness. They ran, and they will be able to run. And having a mobile quarterback helps the run game, and it helps the passing game. What I also liked in watching that game is Cam Newton. I mean, he really looked like kind of that 2015 Cam Newton, where he's like, I'm going to out-physical you, which is always a concern, especially as you're getting older. He's a big dude, but he's getting older. That's always a concern. But he can run, and he's looking to throw the ball downfield. New England's offense will be better, man. They can run the ball, and they're going to...
I think Seattle's in trouble.
You think they're in trouble?
Yes, I do. I think they're in trouble. I think they're going to lose.
So you're taking the points. You're taking New England and the points.
Oh, yeah. That's my pick of the week right there. Upset special, money in the bank, whatever you want to call it. I'm putting my integrity on that
Your integrity, which is worth a lot.
Like, I don't, which I don't
No,
have.
your integrity, Brad. Don't do it. Don't do it.
My large amount of integrity.
Oh my gosh, everybody!
that I live my life with.
You just broke the internet, man. Everybody's calling in. The lines are on fire. Don't do it, Brad. Your integrity.
My integrity, which is like a fart in the wind.
Integrity. The only reason I keep you in my life is to feel better about myself. Your integrity.
And if I said reputation, it'd be the same thing.
Reputation.
I have no reputation.
Reputation. Ill repute, Brad. My everything's on the line. You going Jim
Everything's
Fossil?
on the line with that one.
Jim Fossil. It's all in. All your chips are in the center of the table.
All I have in this world
That
is on
integrity.
Integrity. Mark my words. Seattle's in trouble.
What's one of my rules, man? Never bet against New England when they're underdogs. Just don't do it. Bill Belichick covers those things 90% of the time.
There it is.
Rockobot likes, my computer picks here. If you're new to the channel and the show and all that, Rockobot likes New England. I liked Seattle a lot more, but like Kansas City last week, he talked me into it. I'm gonna take New England to cover. I don't like this game being more than a field goal. New England getting 4. I'll take New England. I'm scratching it out. Brad's integrity's on the line. Gonna take New England. All right.